Good morning. Good morning. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. How the heck are you guys? I haven't been on very much. We have had a busy moment in life. It happens, doesn't it? We get busy moments and we go back and we try to find perspective and try to find, time to do shit. And this is one of the things I've been needing to do. Oh, those are pretty. And look at me, so easily distracted. I am so easily distracted this morning. I have been trying to do work. Oh, that's fast. And oh my goodness, they are all faceted. And so I'm sitting here at my desk trying to work. I'm a little successful, not very successful at it, but I'm working on it every day in every way. I'm really trying to make sure I'm working on what I set myself down to in the morning. Jesse knows this. Jesse knows. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. What the heck is this? So anyhow, I'm sitting at my desk and I happen to have a couple things. Oh, it's green tourmaline. I thought this was garnet. I'm gonna show you guys something really pretty. I thought this was garnet. God love me if I drop it. I don't know if you can see it. Green tourmaline. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Back it up a little bit. Anyways, it's really pretty. I just happened to pick it up and it was like beautiful. So find the time, I guess. Maybe find the time to find something beautiful in your day. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So we are, we've been really busy behind the scenes trying to get some stuff done. Look at this one. I can't remember what this cut's called. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I want to learn how to do facet work. I want to learn how to set faceted gemstones. Another thing to do. But that's something fun. So I want to do that because it's fun for me. I've been having a hard time finding fun time. And I'm working on that, actually. I'm working on that, finding that fun time, because this is my fun time. What do you guys do for your fun time? What do you guys do? Because it's important to have an idea of how much time we actually give to our downtime and the things that we really want to do, not the things we have to do. I'm not talking about laundry. Nobody really wants to go do laundry. Anybody? Does anybody want to go do laundry? Because I don't. I don't. Especially if we're on the road, Sam and I are traveling, and I have to go to a laundromat. I don't want to. You know why? Do you guys know why? I'm not that people-y. I don't like going to a laundromat because there's too many people I don't know. Anybody else? Craft, horseback ride, or dive into spiritual stuff. Shannon, you're on my page, man. I would love to get back in the saddle. It's another year wasted that I have not done that. And I was actually looking at a vis-a-vis carriage the other day and a sleigh, because we're getting ready to set up the shop for Christmas. And I have this big elaborate Christmas thing I want to do. And it involves a sleigh, like a real sleigh, but I don't think I can get it through the doors. That's the problem. And I told Sam, I said, if this happens, if I buy this sleigh, just know that then I feel like I need to go to Shipshewana and save some poor, unfortunate cart horse. Yes. They need a new home, and I will bring them home and I will harness them up and they will have leisurely rides and we will be running a sleigh. And then I need a new cart. And he'll be like, and he says, you should use Clem. Well, Clem, I broke Clem to cart, and then Clem broke the cart. So it doesn't seem like it's a good idea. Last time the cart barely made it, and I was so scared because it was my fault. Oh, my fault. But he took off with the sleigh or the cart, and it was gone. Horses. Gotta love them. Good one. Yours is divination. This is you want to go on more nature hikes. What a wonderful thing to do, right? The more time the gym, walking in the park, the more time we can spend out in nature, the more grounded we are. You love cleaning? Good for you, man. Actually, I like my area to be clean. I have a lot of zoom, 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 zoom. So sometimes I'm not as on task as I should be. They are great, aren't they? Very great nonverbal teachers. Absolutely. I think horses are, and a lot horses specifically for me, but a lot of animals, most all animals, let us know what they need through body language, right? But horses, on the other hand, they are going to tell you a couple times, and then you have circumstances. So they're going to tell you a couple times, and then they're going to get tired of telling you, and then they act out, especially if they're A, a mare, B, a redhead, sorrels, Appaloosas too, by the way. I do like an Appaloosa though. I was raised on them. And then we're going to go to D. If they're a pony, if they're under 14 hands, good luck, everybody. Ponies, everybody think they're cute. People on here, I'm losing people. They're like, we're not talking about horses. You see, I have cards in my hand. Have you heard of equine assisted psychotherapy? I have, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You do a lot of divination work. Awesome. Mystical Thorn, where are you located? Good morning, Diana. Good morning. I'm rambling. I haven't been on in like a week and a half. So I've been otherwise detained. My uncle went into the hospital 3 weeks ago with a broken hip, and it has been just one thing after another. And this is Bill's brother. And so I am with that. You're in Massachusetts. I've only been in Massachusetts once. So I'm hoping to get him in a rehab facility out here in Defiance before the weekend, but if not, hopefully on Monday. And that way I don't have to run to Toledo almost every day. And it's an hour each way, an hour and 15 minutes. Good morning, Greta. You got hit by the sick truck again? Oh. Diana, this card popped up just as you said that. And it's about finding your direction. It's are you waffling in life at the moment? Are you indecisive? You'll be a mess on Saturday. That's it. You're over it. You're over it. I'm sure you are. In life right now, what are you going through, girl? Is it a lot of ups and downs? And who doesn't right now? But they're talking about indecision for you. They're talking about you're in Ireland. So 2026, I think I'll be in Ireland. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about doing a tour in Ireland, but I'm not sure if I just want to do the tour. Like, this is me. I'm so spoiled. I'd really like to take a month. I know the tour is 11 days, but I'd really like to take longer. And not to say that that's going to happen, but I'd like to do it. We go to Egypt next year, and I think we're there like 18 days. 18 days. Yeah, payment plans, man. You need to be meditating, Diana. Meditate on what you have going on in life right now, and ask for your guides to come in and help you. Now, this is really, really important because I got to tell you, I was watching a video of myself this morning, which I never do. I will record something and that's it. I'm done with it. I never watch it again. But I couldn't figure out what this video was for. Like, it's just sitting in my like video area. I'm like, what is this? Do I need to get rid of this? What is it? And it happens to be, we have a free Reiki 1 class, believe it or not. It's online. And so it is part of the membership kind of thing. But so I had to watch like the first couple minutes of it to figure out what the video was, because there was no, of course, I don't label things because that would be too easy. And so I'm watching it, and I'm watching myself, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to be that person. And I feel this for you too, Diana. Stepping back into not going backwards in who we are, but finding that peace and calm in that moment is a goal of mine today. Because I was sitting in my chair and I was prepping for this video, and I hit the record button. I hit the record button in advance of me starting the video. And I was sitting there and I could feel it. I could feel it. I could feel my peace and calm in that moment. And it's so important for, there's my husband. It's so important for us to find that. And I'm working on things to make that happen because I need to be able to bring myself to that. And I was sitting there in my chair and it was in Oklahoma and I had such a wonderful office set up. And I was burning sage and I had my feather wand. And can you feel that, you guys? Can you feel that energy, that moment when you find peace? How many people do that? When we step in and we say, I need to talk to my guides. I need to be more grounded. I need to be more me. I need to be less everything else. I need to be less on the computer, less dedicated to this, less taking care of that, and more here. And we forget that. We forget that. Who's forgotten that? And here's Sam. Inner peace. This is true. Inner peace. And I can't wait for Sam to come home because he'll be home in like a week and a half to 2 weeks. And it'll be so nice. Heather says it's a struggle sometimes, but I have to find that space. I did not realize until this morning how far away I've stepped away from that space. Just watching that little bit of video. And I went, and I will throw myself under the bus any day of the week. You guys know that. I will throw myself under the bus. I have stepped away from my calm. And we need that. I do not need to be so mad at the things that are around me. Absolutely. No need for reaction to everything, right? So I challenge you today to take 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. I don't care if it's a minute. Lock the doors on your car. Don't let anybody in. And just find your center. Do you guys know that not your center's not the same for everybody? So your center is going to be either here in your third eye, in your heart chakra, or in your solar plexus. It's going to be in one of those spaces, not necessarily in the chakra, but in that area. Okay. This isn't everybody's center. Did you guys know that? It's not everybody's center. Happens to be mine. But you love the rooster in the background. He's not very centered either. It's probably several of them out there. You know what they're doing? They're like, TikTok. Why haven't you come out and fed us? You feel like yours in the heart too? Yeah. Most people feel that. And then when you meditate to find your center, that's all. Your spirit animal then. I challenge you to do 2 minutes. And just, that's it. Don't do any more. Don't do any more. Just figure out where your center is. And you'll figure it out because you're going to be like, where do I feel more solid? Where do I feel more of my muchness? And intuitively, you'll find that your energy rests someplace. That's how you find your center. And I know. We all hear of ground, center, and protect, right? And that's what most of us do. We ground. And it's a really incredible practice. And then we draw this line right down the middle of ourselves. That's our center. And then we ask for protection. Guess what we're missing really when we just do this? We're missing ourself. We are the center, right? Of between connection to earth and sky and the divine. So don't forget yourself, damn it. The best for me is on horseback in the woods. I have to tell you, I need to get back to it. I really do. I would love to lose about 75 pounds and make that happen. And I've been doing some research online. I know this is really off topic, and I don't know why we're going here. Well, anyways, I'm going to try yerba mate tea, yerba mate tea. Who else uses this? Anybody? Hello, Renee Shellman. The crowd goes wild. So I challenge you to 2 minutes, just to find your center, to do nothing else. You don't have to go, down into meditation or anything. You can sit there in quiet and peace and find it. You'll feel it. It's not a physical sensation all the time, but it is this flow feeling. Okay, I challenge you. And then next time we're on, let me know. I want to know. By the way, this is something. Oh, this is a free psychic development class. It helps you learn about your clairs, your guides, meditation, all those things. Ground Center Protect. It's a free class on My Mystical Life. We totally encourage it. Just because it's important to feel in touch with your intuition right here, right now, in this lifetime. Because why? Because we decided to come back in a messed up time. It's so chaotic. It's so chaotic. Okay, so I'm pulling out tarot cards. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let me see who is here. Husband, you'll be happy to know that I have organized my desk. And all the cards are organized, so I can't find anything. Did you take it? Did you take it, Renee? This is one that I recorded just for this. Well, there's some older recordings in there as well. Good morning. Good morning. Why have I started shuffling my deck like that? I love you. Good morning. This is for Crystal Aura. I know, right? Oh. Crystal. Watch out, everyone. It's right, 2x4 therapy. Crystal. Hi. So Crystal, I want to talk about letting go of things that you have no control over. You have to stop sweating the little stuff. Stop sweating little stuff, because what it's doing is it's kind of robbing you of your joy of all the beautiful things around you that you need to be paying attention to. So the first card I have is Judgment. Good morning, everybody. I know I haven't been online very much. I apologize. I don't even have makeup on. I have LuLaRoe on. I'm getting ready to run out of the house. I don't care. They have skulls on them. They're Halloween-y. Oh, I wonder where my Wicked Witch ones are. Anyways, anyhow, Lisa's staying on task. Yeah, no, honey. Let's not talk about it. Crystal Aura, the second one is the Ace of Cups, and that is not being in touch with some of the things you need to be into. I need a haircut so bad. Intuitively to be able to move forward, because you're just paying attention to all of the other things. Let that shit go. Let it go. It's okay. It's okay. Where's Tanya Lee? I didn't see her on here. And it's time to really start being in charge of your own emotional things going on in life. It's time to start finding the things. This is how we started the conversation today, right? It's time to start finding the things that spark your passion and being very assertive about, I want to go out there and I want to do things for me. You don't have to do for everybody else all the time. Do stuff for yourself. Find your own joy. I'm so big on this right now. I'm so big on this right now. I am I am choosing to hand over, this is so hard for me, hand over control of some of the things that I do, because I am kind of a control freak. I'm just a little bit of a control freak, and allow some other people to take over some of my responsibilities so that I can get back online. Yeah, Crystal, that's what they're talking about. It's time to find what makes you joyful and go towards that. You have to be working towards what makes you joyful. Absolutely. Yeah. I noticed this morning. I did. Oh, here's another one. Okay, can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Get back to muggling, baby. Get back to muggling so you can come home. Muggle away. You're welcome, Crystal. So if you're local to the shop in Defiance, Ohio, on Halloween night, when the veil is the thinnest, we are doing Gothic tea at the shop. Let me tell you guys, I have found this tea set that is so cool. It's over 100 years old. And I'm looking for somebody now to bake for us a really cool cake. But I found a bunch of stuff, and then I found, because I put it out there, I manifested them. I was like, because I've been going to Goodwill and just getting miscellaneous pretty dishes and things, and I was like, I would really like a set of dishes with black roses on them for this. How cool would that be? How cool would that be? Black roses, just black roses, right? Guess what I found? Sam and I we found it. We were at at a Goodwill in Chicago, and I will be damned if there wasn't a 10-place setting of black rose china. I was like, okay. So what do? You buy it? Okay, let's see. I haven't forgotten you, Nancy. As I drive through town today, I'll take care of that. This is actually for you, Nancy. What you got going on? Okay. So they're talking about a lot of things going on. They're talking about feeling as if you have warnings going off. Like, why do I feel like I can't step into things? Why am I having a hard time? It's so common, Mystical Thorn. Why am I struggling? What is it that you feel has been laid in front of you that is preventing you from moving forward? And they have a lot of things in here that's like need. They have a lot of need in here. Like, you're not feeling loved. You don't feel like things are being given back and forth. You feel as if people don't have compassion for you, and like you don't have a whole lot of choices to go forward in life. This is a really gorgeous deck, by the way. This is such a beautiful deck of cards. Sharon. Hi, Lily Paw. How are you today? The Minotaur. Right? Choices. But they're talking about, more than anything else, they're talking about shadow work. What is it that's irritating you, and why is it irritating you? What is it that you're seeing in yourself that you don't like the reflection of? And they're saying it's time to start looking to see what's going on that needs to be let go of. And I'm not a huge one on let's do 5,000 years of soul retrieval, or not soul retrieval, but shadow work. I think we work on our shadow work. We assess it. We think about it. We bring it in. We look at it. We heal it, and we move on. So there's something that you're skirting over, some moment, the first moment when you're trying to assess why you feel this way. Go there and take a moment and hug that end of that fragment, that soul piece, that piece that was hurt, and start to heal on whatever this is, whatever it is. It's a feeling of lack in many different areas, where it's not that you lack it, but that you feel that you lack it. Ta-da. That's my it's a Bill thing, sorry. Ta-da. Every time I cook dinner for Bill, I'd go ta-da, because, well, I don't cook a lot. I cook every day for a year. Yep, that didn't happen all at once. Didn't happen all at once. So we're not just presented with everything at every time that we go looking, right? Things, it's kind of like a drip feed, a drip feed thing. Okay, can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Hey, hey, hey. What is today? Today's Thursday. Hey. Oh, okay. Myra Burgess. Myra Burgess. So I want to talk about some of the things that are being said to you, some of the limiting beliefs that you've been handed in life. I want to talk about, oh yeah, absolutely. A toxic thing, not a toxic, um, how are they coming across with this? It's such a weird way to, it's not weird way to come across with it, but it is, if you wanted to talk about whatever had happened or whatever caused this issue, it would be harder to discuss it. So it was like something that was said to you, that you keep living in your head, right? And this is so common because when we're kids, adults know everything, right? When we're kids, adults know it all. And then as we grow, we forget that. As we age, we forget that. Oh, go Muggle, Tanya. It was so good to see you, girl. Um, so as we move forward, it is something we forget to let go of, which also then becomes shadow work and trauma, right? But they're like something that you've heard throughout life. And I actually feel like it's a one thing. I feel like it's a one thing. They're like this one thing festers. Yes, I do. The only person that can let go of it is you. You guys know that? It's great. I mean, I love doing shamanic work. I love doing healing sessions. I love doing this type of work because this is a healing thing as well, right? But the only person that can really, really let it go is you. Why did my computer just move? Did anybody else see my computer just jump? Did anybody see that? Because I'm not touching my desk at all. hmm. Hmm. Uh, so you have to reassess some of the things you're thinking about, everything around you, and yourself, because you can have someone that loves you to the moon and back, but if you don't like yourself on one level or another, one thing that you remember that is negative about you, they can tell you you are the best wiffle ball player on the planet. Oh, fucking wiffle ball player. They can tell you you're the best wiffle ball player on the planet. But when you were 5 and someone said you can't play wiffle ball and you held that your whole entire life, it doesn't matter how much that person loves you, tells you you're the best wiffle ball player. Anybody else know what wiffle ball is? I do, but I'm like, good Lord, I feel old. Um, you have to let that, you have to believe it. That's shifting mental gears. So it's time to do that. It's time to shift some mental gears. What I can tell you to see that catch wiffle ball, that brings back some bad memories. Really? How about lawn darts? Anybody else know anybody that got hurt with lawn darts? I didn't. Take away good family fun. But they're like it's gonna be there's gonna be a release with this. There's going to be an emotional flood with this. So if you cry, good. How do I release and let it go? The best way I find to do this is you have to identify the thing, right? You have to identify the thing that makes you feel that thing. And then charts. Yes, they were so much fun. But what you do is when you find that feeling, then you sit with it and you go, when is the first time I felt this? When is the first time I think I heard someone say that to me? Heard. It's weird. And then you go back to that. I really do. I love this technique because what we're doing, time's an illusion. For us, time is it's a construct. We have constructed time. So if you can bring that memory in and we start to feel that memory, we go, oh, I remember that moment. That moment sucked. And then place yourself next to that moment, in that moment. Hold your hand. Tell yourself, don't believe that. You're amazing. Hug yourself. Invite yourself to heal. Invite yourself to believe something different. And while this may sound hooey dooey, right? Woo woo. There's science behind all of it. Science says this time can fold in on itself, which is short for, it doesn't really. It's our construct. It's how we base our day, right? Love the moment. And then this is so interesting for you too, because I'm like, okay, love the moment. And then they show like life changing, life falling in little ways differently, changing your memories a little bit. I know that to me, I'm just telling you what they're telling me. They're showing like a mechanized kind of following through with that. Like this moment, love yourself in this moment. Don't believe everything you've been told and watch the chain reaction. So it's like going back in time, doing a little self hypnosis and changing your belief system. That's what you got to do. That's what you need to do for yourself. Indian ball. No, I never played that one. All right, everybody. I hope that helps, Myra. I have to go feed the chickens because if I don't, when the delivery guys come, um, if I don't feed the chickens before the delivery guys get here, then the chickens are out in the driveway and they can't leave. And it's the peacocks, the geese, the ducks, the chickens, the whole 9 yards, and they get scared. It's so funny to see like these 6-foot men scared, like, I don't know if I should get down. Are they gonna attack me? I'm like, they're chickens. They're overly friendly chickens. They really are. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are, because, repeat with me, you are. And may the light be with you always. And I will talk to you guys later. All right. Bye, guys.